Have you ever thought a simple evening fruit could be quietly stealing your night's rest? Many respected elders believe they are doing something healthy. But in reality, this habit may be the very reason you keep waking at 2 or 3 a.m. walking to the bathroom when your body should be in deep sleep. As a doctor, I have seen far too many seniors from Delhi to Dallas shocked when they learned the truth. They blamed age, prostate, or weak bladder, but the real trigger was hiding in their own dinner plate. Today, I will show you exactly how to eat bananas so they help you sleep peacefully all night, without that frustrating nighttime urination. This is not about medicine. It is about using nature's own food in the right way at the right time to give your bladder and mind the rest they deserve. Before we begin, I would love to know, where are you watching this video from, and what time is it right now? Please share it in the comments below. I read every single one, and your story matters. And if you care about simple science-backed tips to improve your health after 65, make sure to subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon, so you never miss the next gentle change that could transform your nights. Why seniors often experience nighttime urination, decline in vasopressin hormone after 60. After the age of 60, our bodies naturally produce less of a hormone called vasopressin, which plays a key role in helping the kidneys slow down urine production at night. When we are younger, this hormone is active during sleep, telling the kidneys to work at a gentler pace, allowing us to rest without interruption. But as we grow older, this gentle signal becomes weaker. The kidneys continue filtering fluids almost as actively as they do during the day, filling the bladder sooner than it should. Imagine lying down after dinner thinking you have the whole night to rest, only to be woken in a few hours by the urge to visit the toilet. This is not a sign that your body is failing, but rather that your internal timing has shifted. The encouraging news is that by adjusting your evening habits, you can still work with your body's natural rhythm. Increase sensitivity of the bladder. In younger years, the bladder could hold about 400 to 500 milliliters before sending a strong signal to the brain. For many seniors, this capacity drops to as little as 150 milliliters, barely half a glass of water. This means even a small amount of urine can trigger the feeling of urgency. Picture an elder in Jaipur who drinks just a cup of herbal tea at 8 p.m. and still wakes twice in the night. The bladder is not weak. It is simply more sensitive, sending urgent messages earlier than before. By reducing late evening fluids and giving the bladder a calm, empty state before bed, you can reduce these false alarms. It is about gentle training, not forcing, so your body learns to wait a little longer. Slower kidney filtration. With age, the filtering units of the kidneys, called nephrons, work more slowly. This is not a disease, but a natural part of aging. Fluids can stay longer in circulation before being processed. However, when you lie down at night, fluid from the legs and lower body moves back into the bloodstream, giving the kidneys a sudden workload. They respond by producing more urine, often at the worst time for sleep. For example, an uncle from Chennai who sits for long hours in the day may not notice swelling in his feet, but the moment he lies down, this hidden fluid is processed. Gentle evening walks, light leg exercises, and elevating the legs for a short time before bed can ease this shift and reduce the pressure on the kidneys overnight. Late drinking and eating habits. Many Indian homes enjoy a comforting bowl of dal, a small rasam, or a slice of fruit after dinner. While these feel light and healthy, they all add fluid just before bedtime. Green tea milk soups and watery fruits like watermelon quietly increase bladder load. A retired teacher in Pune once told me she always had ginger tea at 9 p.m. to relax, but it kept her waking at 2 a.m. without fail. By moving her tea to 6 p.m. and limiting evening fluids to a few sips, she began sleeping 5 to 6 hours without interruption. The lesson here is simple. Most of your day's water should be consumed before 4 p.m. with only minimal intake after sunset. Impact on blood pressure and heart health. Frequent awakenings break the deep stages of sleep, affecting not just rest, but also heart and blood vessel health. Interrupted sleep can cause fluctuations in blood pressure, increase nighttime heart strain, and even raise the risk of falls or strokes. Imagine waking in the dark, rushing to the toilet, and feeling dizzy. This moment is when many seniors suffer slips or dangerous spikes in pressure. Protecting sleep is not just about comfort. It is a shield for your heart and brain. By managing fluid timing, you reduce these silent risks and give your body the recovery it needs each night. In summary, a mix of age and habits. Nighttime urination in seniors is rarely caused by one single problem. It is often the result of natural aging changes combined with small but important daily habits. The bladder and kidneys may be more sensitive, but they are not beyond help. By understanding your body's shifts and making gentle adjustments, like drinking earlier, limiting watery foods at night, and adding light evening movement, you can still reclaim long, peaceful stretches of sleep. This is not about fighting age, but about working with it, so your nights become calm again and your mornings start with energy and clarity. Bananas and sleep. What science says. 1. Low acid, gentle on the bladder. One of the quiet strengths of a ripe banana is that it is naturally low in acid, unlike fruits such as oranges, pineapples, or raw tomatoes. For seniors, this means it will not irritate the delicate lining of the bladder, which is often more sensitive after 60. Imagine ending your evening with a fruit that soothes rather than stings. In many Indian homes, acidic fruits are taken after dinner, thinking they are light, but they often trigger nighttime urgency. Bananas avoid this problem, allowing the bladder to remain calm. Choosing a banana over high-acid options can mean the difference between sleeping peacefully and waking up twice before dawn. 2. Rich in potassium, relaxing the bladder. A medium-sized banana contains around 400 milligrams of potassium, a mineral that quietly supports smooth muscle relaxation, including those in the bladder wall. When these muscles stay relaxed, they do not send urgent signals unnecessarily, especially when the bladder is only partly filled. For an elder in Lucknow who struggles with false urges at night, this simple mineral can be a silent helper. Including a banana in the early evening not only supports muscle health but also balances electrolytes, which is vital for those managing blood pressure. This natural approach reduces the need for late-night bathroom trips, restoring the body's rest cycle. 3. Magnesium, calming nerves and easing. Night stress bananas also offer a gentle dose of magnesium, a mineral known to relax the nervous system. In older age, nerves that control the bladder can become overactive, sending signals even when not needed. Magnesium acts like a friendly hand on the shoulder, telling the nerves to settle down. For seniors who find the mind restless at bedtime, Magnesium can also ease tension, making it easier to fall into deep sleep. A grandmother in Pune shared that adding one banana at 6 p.m. made her evenings calmer and her nights less broken. This is not magic. It is simply giving your body what it quietly needs. 4. Tryptophan, supporting deep restorative sleep. Tryptophan, an amino acid found naturally in bananas, is a building block for serotonin and melatonin, the body's natural mood and sleep regulators. In later years, the production of these chemicals can decline, leading to lighter, more easily disturbed sleep. By providing tryptophan, bananas help the brain produce calming neurotransmitters that encourage a smooth transition into deep sleep. For someone in Delhi who wakes at every small sound, this can make the difference between tossing in bed and sleeping through until morning. Taken at the right time, a banana can be part of a gentle, natural preparation for restful sleep. 5. Easy to digest, natural sugars. Unlike heavy desserts or complex carbohydrate snacks, the natural sugars in bananas are easy for the body to digest and absorb. This means less work for the digestive system in the late evening and less upward pressure on the bladder from a full stomach. Seniors often underestimate how much indigestion can contribute to nighttime urination. By replacing a heavy late snack with a ripe banana, digestion becomes lighter and the bladder is spared unnecessary irritation. In Chennai, an elderly couple replaced their post-dinner halwa with bananas and noticed not just better sleep but also lighter mornings. 6. A real-life example. Lakshmi's story. Lakshmi, a 68-year-old retired school teacher from Coimbatore, had been waking up twice every night for years. She believed this was simply a part of aging. When she learned about the timing and benefits of bananas, she decided to try eating one ripe banana at 6:30 p.m. without tea or milk afterwards. Within a week, she was sleeping 6 straight hours for the first time in years. Her mornings felt fresher, her legs less heavy, and her mood brighter. She often says, "Now I never thought something so simple could give me back my nights." This small change transformed her daily energy without any medicines. 7. Connecting with you. A gentle gift for sleep. Bananas are not just another fruit on the table. They can be a gentle gift for the bladder, the heart, and the mind. They require no cooking, no special storage, and no expensive purchase. Just the right timing and a little awareness. For seniors across India, from the cool hills of Shimla to the busy lanes of Mumbai, this is a small habit that can fit easily into daily life. Eating a banana the right way is not about restriction. It is about harmony. Working with your body's needs, not against them. And in return, your nights can become calmer and your mornings full of light. How to eat bananas. The right way to sleep through the night. Best time to eat for most seniors. Timing is just as important as the food itself. The ideal window to enjoy a banana is between 5 and 6 p.m. or about 1 hour after an early dinner. This gives your body time to digest and absorb the nutrients before bedtime without placing extra load on your bladder. Eating too late, especially after 7:30 p.m., can mean that your kidneys and bladder are still working actively when you should be in deep sleep. In Indian homes, evenings are often filled with tea snacks and small conversations. Making a banana part of this gentle early evening routine is both practical and effective for better rest. The right quantity. When it comes to bananas, more is not always better. One medium-sized banana weighing around 120 to 150 grams is enough to provide potassium, magnesium, and natural sugars without overloading your digestive system. Seniors sometimes think eating 2 or 3 will double the benefits, but it often leads to heaviness, extra fluid intake, and even mild indigestion. The goal is to nourish the body gently, not to overfill it. A single well-timed banana can be more effective for sleep than a plateful eaten in a hurry. Moderation keeps the stomach light and the bladder calm through the night. Choosing the right ripeness. The condition of the banana makes a difference to how your body responds. A perfectly ripe banana yellow with a few small brown spots offers maximum nutrition with easy digestibility. If the banana is too green, it can cause gas and bloating, which may press on the bladder. If it is overripe and mushy, it may cause a sudden spike in blood sugar, disturbing your sleep later in the night. In local markets across India, you will often see bananas in different stages of ripeness. Choose the ones that look fresh, firm, and ready to eat within a day. This simple choice can make your evening far more restful. Eating at the right temperature. For many seniors, chilled bananas from the fridge may seem refreshing, especially in hot weather. But cold fruits can irritate the bladder lining and slow digestion in older adults. Eating at room temperature keeps the stomach warm and allows smooth absorption of nutrients. If you have stored bananas in the fridge to keep them fresh, take them out at least 30 minutes before eating. Think of it as letting the fruit wake up to the same warmth as your body. In Ayurveda, warm or room temperature foods are often recommended in the evening for exactly this reason. Eat it alone, not with other foods. A banana is best enjoyed on its own without pairing it with cold milk, strong tea, or water-rich fruits like watermelon or cucumber. Combining it with heavy liquids or watery foods in the evening increases the bladder load and may undo the benefits you are seeking. This habit is common in many Indian homes. A banana with a cup of milk before bed is thought to be healthy, but in reality, it can disturb sleep. Treat your evening banana as a small standalone snack, a gift you give your body without distractions from other foods. Smart pairings for added benefit. If you want to add variety or boost nutrition, pair your banana with a small handful of lightly roasted almonds. Almonds are rich in magnesium, which works alongside potassium to relax muscles and calm nerves. This combination can make your evenings even more peaceful and your nights deeper. Just keep the portion modest. 5 to 7 almonds are enough. Seniors in Gujarat often enjoy this pairing in the early evening, finding it both satisfying and gentle on the digestion. This mindful approach turns a simple snack into a targeted step towards better sleep. Common mistakes to avoid. Even healthy foods can work against you if taken the wrong way. Eating a banana too close to bedtime, pairing it with tea, or consuming more than 2 at once can cause heaviness, acidity, or excess urination during the night. Another mistake is eating bananas when already feeling bloated or full from dinner, which can increase discomfort. The key is to give your body the right food at the right time in the right amount. Awareness of these small errors can help you get the full benefit without unintended problems. Ramesh, a 72-year-old from Nagpur, had been eating bananas with a glass of cold milk every night for years, believing it would strengthen his body. Instead, he found himself waking twice or even 3 times to urinate, feeling tired every morning. When he switched to eating one ripe banana at 6:30 p.m. without milk and without any other watery foods afterwards, his sleep changed within a week. He began waking only once, and soon he was sleeping through the night entirely. His mornings felt lighter, his mood brighter, and his daily walks easier. His story is proof that even a small adjustment in habit can restore rest and energy in later years. By choosing the right time quantity, ripeness, and pairing for your banana, you are not just eating a fruit, you are working with your body's natural needs. This mindful approach gives your bladder a chance to rest, your nerves a chance to calm, and your sleep a chance to deepen. The change is gentle, but the impact can be life-changing. Foods to avoid. After 7 p.m. for bananas to work. Best acidic fruits: oranges, pineapples, grapes. While fruits are often seen as healthy, certain varieties can quietly disturb your bladder during the night. Oranges, pineapples, and grapes are rich in natural acids that can irritate the bladder lining, especially in seniors whose urinary tract is already sensitive. This irritation often creates a false sense of urgency, waking you up when the bladder is barely half full. An auntie in Chennai once shared that her habit of eating pineapple slices after dinner kept her waking at 2 a.m. When she moved them to lunchtime, her sleep improved within days. Enjoy these fruits before 2 p.m. to avoid nighttime discomfort and let your evening banana work peacefully. Watery foods: watermelon, thin soups, rasam. Watery foods may feel light, but they add to your fluid load, especially if eaten after sunset. Dishes like watermelon, slices, clear soups, or a comforting rasam can fill the bladder silently over the next few hours. This is why many elders find themselves waking around midnight even if they drank little water. A retired teacher in Pune stopped having her late bowl of rasam and noticed fewer nighttime trips. The solution is simple. Enjoy these dishes earlier in the day and keep evenings lighter and drier. This way, your bladder stays calm and your banana's benefits remain undisturbed. Diuretic drinks: tea, coffee, green tea. Certain beverages naturally make the kidneys work faster, producing more urine. Tea, coffee, and green tea all have mild diuretic effects, which can be enough to disrupt your night's rest. For seniors, even a small cup at 6 p.m. can cause waking at 1 or 2 a.m. An uncle in Ahmedabad replaced his evening chai with warm water and began sleeping more deeply. If you enjoy these drinks, shift them to the morning or early afternoon. In the evening, choose calming options like warm milk or herbal infusions without caffeine so your body stays in a restful state through the night. Salty foods: papad pickles, salty curries. Salt increases thirst, leading you to drink more water after dinner, which in turn fills the bladder during sleep. Foods like papad pickles or heavily salted curries can set off this chain reaction without you realizing it. In Rajasthan, where papad is a common dinner item, many elders unknowingly add to the nighttime urination problem. Reducing salt in evening meals or avoiding these items altogether can help your banana do its job. Instead, opt for lightly seasoned vegetables or steamed dishes that satisfy without causing excessive thirst later. The just in case: drink before bed. Many seniors take a glass of water before bed just in case they feel thirsty during the night. While well-meaning, this habit often leads to early bladder signals, cutting short your sleep. One senior in Delhi replaced her nightly glass with just 2 small sips and noticed she could sleep an extra 3 hours without waking. Your banana eaten at the right time already supports your bladder and nerves. Adding unnecessary fluid at bedtime only creates extra work for the body. Trust your body to let you know if it truly needs water and keep pre-sleep drinking minimal. By avoiding these foods and habits after 7 p.m., you give your body the best chance to rest. Your bladder stays calmer, your digestion lighter, and your evening banana can deliver its full benefit. A night of peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. We have traveled together through the simple yet powerful truth that eating a banana in the right way can help you sleep peacefully through the night without the repeated trips to the bathroom that steal your rest. This is not a complicated remedy, nor does it require expensive medicines or treatments. It is about timing, portion, and a little awareness. Small changes that make a big difference. Many elders across India have already seen the results, waking up in the morning with more energy, lighter legs, and a clearer mind. You too can experience this calm and comfort. Your body, even after 60 or 70 years, still responds with gratitude when it is treated with care. It remembers how to rest deeply, how to heal overnight, and how to greet the morning with strength. You have carried the weight of responsibilities for decades. Now it is time to let your body receive the kindness it has always given to others. By choosing a banana at the right time instead of heavy or irritating foods, you're offering your body a gentle gift. It will thank you in the language of unbroken sleep and refreshed mornings. I invite you to try this for just 3 days. Choose one ripe banana in the early evening, follow the simple guidelines we discussed, and then watch closely. Notice how your nights feel, whether you wake less often, and how your mornings change. Pay attention to your energy, your mood, and even your ability to enjoy the small joys of the day. This is not about perfection, but about observing and learning from your own body. 3 days can be the beginning of a habit that serves you for years. If this message has touched you or inspired you to take action, please type the word HOPE in the comments. Your one word might encourage another senior who is silently struggling with sleepless nights. Share this video with a friend, a neighbor, or a family member who might benefit from it. And do subscribe to the channel so we can continue walking this path of gentle, science-backed wisdom together. May tonight be calm. May your sleep be deep. And may your mornings be as warm and comforting as your first sip of chai under the rising sun.